Example 8. A catering service offers 8 appetizers, 10 main courses, and 7 desserts. A banquet committee selects 3 appetizers, 4 main courses, and 2 desserts. How many ways can this be done? All right, so what's going on here? There is a banquet being held, and there is a banquet committee in charge of selecting the food. Okay, so they're going through this catering service, and what we know is that the catering service offers 8 appetizers, but only 3 will be selected. Okay, and then there are 10 main courses, but only 4 can be chosen. And then finally, there are 7 desserts to choose from, but only 2 will be selected for the banquet. Okay. So let's talk about, I don't know, pick one of these and let's talk about it separately. Dessert is my favorite meal. So let's talk about the desserts here. If you have 7 desserts possible and you're only picking 2, that is a combination, okay? Because remember, if you pick your 2 desserts, so we'll say ice cream is one of them. So here's my little cherry on top. Okay, so we have ice cream as one of them, and then we have, a cake or something as the other one. Yeah, I don't know for what reason I'm making this a birthday cake, but if we have a cake as the other dessert, okay, if you switch the order of the 2 desserts, it's still the same 2 desserts that are on your plate, okay? So this is, you're not assigning titles to your desserts or anything like that. So basically, if you put 2 desserts on your plate, you switch the order of the desserts on your plate, you still have the same 2 desserts on your plate, okay? So when you're going to each category and you're choosing from the whole and you're choosing a certain number, switching the order does not change what is going to be on your plate, okay? So each category of food in and of itself is its own combination, okay? All right, so how to get the overall answer, okay? Well, let's see here. What's going on overall, the overall picture is that you have choices, okay? This banquet committee is going to have to choose the appetizers. They are going to have to choose the main courses. And they are going to have to choose the desserts, okay? So they have all these choices, okay? So let's start with desserts here because that's what we just did, okay? So from the desserts, like I said, it is a combination, okay? If you had, you have 7 desserts overall, the committee can only choose 2, okay? You took those 2 desserts on your plate, you switched the order on your plate, you're still going to have the same 2 desserts on your plate. So this is a combination, okay? So to get the total number of possibilities for desserts, out of 7 total desserts, you're choosing 2 of them, okay? So that's how you're going to handle the desserts, okay? And you would handle the appetizers and main courses similarly, okay? So if we go back to appetizers, okay, it is also going to be a combination for the same reason, okay? There are 8 appetizers total to choose from. The committee is going to pick 3. If you had all 3 appetizers on your plate and you switch the order in which they appear on your plate, you still have the same 3 appetizers on your plate, okay? So order doesn't matter. Okay, so there are 8 appetizers to choose from total, okay, and we're choosing, or the committee is choosing 3 of those 8, okay? And then finally, for the main course, it's also a combination for the same reason, okay? Out of the main courses, the catering service is offering 10 total, and the committee is choosing 4 of those, okay? So that is how you would set this problem up, okay? So overall, it is a multiplication problem, but along the way, for each food category, you have to apply a combination here. Okay, so we're going to multiply these numbers together. Okay, so we're going to go to the calculator and we're going to punch in 3 different combinations. All right, so the first one is 8, choose 3. Let's go get that number. Okay, so we're going to have 8, go to math, go over to probability, hit option 3 for combination. So 8, choose 3 is going to give us 56. Okay, so let me go write that down. All right, so this is going to be 56 times. Now let's go do the main courses. Okay, so go back to the calculator. So we will have 10 choose 4, okay, for that one. Okay, so that's 210 possible combinations for the main courses. Okay, so put that down. And then finally do the desserts. Okay, how many combinations are possible for dessert? Okay, so we're going to hit 7, go over to probability, hit combination. There's 2, we're putting them together 2 at a time. Okay, so there's 21 different combinations for the desserts. Okay, so let's go put that down. All right, so to get the final answer, so how many different ways the banquet committee can select the meal, okay, we're just going to multiply these 3 numbers together. Okay, so let's go back and do 56 times 210 and times 21. This will give us our answer. Okay, so 246,960. Okay, so 246,960. Okay, different, we'll say menus. Okay, so different combinations among the available appetizers, main courses, and desserts.